Hi, y'all. What's up? How's it going? I am in a pretty good mood today. It is a sunny day. Woohoo! And I have this cute little scarf that makes me look like a French girl, which is very cute. Mais, je ne sais. Anyway, so I want to discuss what is happening in relation to hairdos. So I have been having very weird relationship with my hair. Some days I have it up, some days I have it down. Well, most days I have my hair down. Like, look at this. Isn't this cute? Right? But in other days, I'm not really feeling it. Usually, like today or tomorrow, which is Saturday or Sunday, before I actually wash my hair again on Sundays, I usually just put my hair up in a bun because it gets really frizzy, like you're seeing here. But also, eventually, it gets to be harder to manage, harder to shape. I like the definition, the volume it gives me, but sometimes it's really warm, which actually I'm planning to keep for the winter. I'm very excited now for the winter because I'm gonna have this big fur ball on top of my head, which I really appreciate. So hair is very important. I realize that even without makeup, if I put my hair up and just like split here the frente, no sé cómo se dice en inglés, if I just kind of split this part a little bit in the front and then take the rest and put it in the big, massive, curly bun, I look really cool, really soft, really happy with what I see in a picture or in the mirror, even without makeup. And this is a bit different than when I have my curls and I'm not actually shaping or defining them. And in that sense, I kind of do not really like my face and how like this hair just makes me look like freaking Lord Farquaad. Ew. But eventually, making my hair a little bit more in shape and defined definitely gives me a bit more of ooh, this is actually really good. But it's a lot of work to actually keep and manage your hair. So my recommendations for those of you guys or girls who are transitioning is take a little bit of time and start investigating what your hair is capable of doing and what a different haircut can actually get you, because I like this. This is my identity. I mean, girl, how could you? Um, I used to be one of those people who wanted to be kind of white and just have like a straight hair, just kind of very perfect, very defined in that it is smooth and shiny. Now I respect some of that. I sometimes want some parts of my hair to be a little bit straight than the big curl, but in general, I really appreciate my hair. And what the transition has taught me is that one, I love my skin color now after disconnected. Oop, okay. I like my skin color now after I started shaving, like everything. And I'm not a very hairy person anyway. So I used to hate my skin color because I don't know, maybe it's the hair, the things that I had to be. I did not like anything. A lot of people thought I was beautiful. I even had gay men tell me they're into me, and that is the highest compliment you can get if you're male representing. Thank you. So they saw the beauty because maybe they saw me take care of myself in a way and, keeping it nice and tidy, but not too tidy so that I get called gay because I actually worked very hard to do that, to not be called gay. So, girlies, if that is something people keep telling you, you might want to be thinking about what that means. It doesn't maybe mean you're gay. It means maybe that you have a little bit of a touch that's different than the prototypical male or female. Depends where they're comparing you to. I love this. This is actually gorgeous. Okay, back to the story. I also, because of the transition, love my hair. I always wanted long hair, and I never got to have long hair. One, because in the country where I grew up in Kuwait, it was not allowed for people in school to have long hair. Okay, girl. Turn this off. In school, I was not allowed to. I was actually called out for wearing skinny-ish jeans. I called out for wearing like different kind of shoes that were a bit colorful. And that was my intent of being a bit more feminine. And that got me into a lot of trouble. And this is why I did not want to be called gay for years until very recently, where I'm very safe and I don't really care. I don't have people who literally want to do damage to me physically and mentally. So I like my hair. I like my face, even though sometimes without makeup it's a bit hard to like your face. But like I said, if I have my hair on point, girl, I'm telling you, you're gonna appreciate your natural beauty without any makeup. I cannot say this now because look at these lashes, look at those lips, look at those cheeks. I mean, makeup is definitely awesome. It's technology, it's useful. Use it, abuse it, whatever you want, play with yourself. It's fun. Do not worry about what they think. But I need to go invest in a haircut. And if you're watching this and maybe you don't think you look good enough, whether you're a cis woman, you're a trans man, you're a trans woman, you're a cis male, or in between, you're non-binary, try to think of a haircut. Not you just trying to cut what you think is necessary. Go to a professional and ask them, like, okay, so I want to be perceived this way. Like, I'm gonna do this. I'm just waiting for my hair to get long. I want long hair. I'm just afraid to go into the hairdresser and have them chop pieces of hair. I'm like, no. But eventually, think about that. Try to play with your hair. Go online. Pinterest is your friend. Trust me, Pinterest is the best. Social media is good. Instagram, Facebook. I don't even know if people still use Facebook, to be honest. I use Instagram, and funny story, I have a couple of trans men friends, and we were meeting some of their friends, and they wanted to have me on their social media, so they're like, oh, you can just search my nickname or my username, and I'm like, okay, so they're standing next to me, and the other friend of mine, the trans guy, is standing the other side, so I opened the search, and there's just like makeup, hair, and they're looking like, wow, your Instagram is definitely different than mine. And then we start just like looking at each other's search page, suggested posts, not things you're following. And we saw the differences, and that kind of changed their perspective of like what they're perceiving every day, what their social media is affecting in their daily lives. And some of us, at least some of them, had some of those like quotes in relation to relationships, or like how do you're supposed to meet or look at guys from the perspective of women. I noticed a lot of the posts you see about guys are very negative. Don't get me wrong, dudes are douchebags. They're douchey, they're not very well behaved, they don't know what to do, and they don't understand a no. Like, dude, honestly, don't you get it? But eventually, I have met some really good guys, and I do not think the major population of men are actually bad. I think the ones that are loudest, the ones that keep approaching you, the ones that are just making this a bad image for the rest of the women in the world are the ones who are making all these bad moves, bad behaviors, and they're the ones who are confident enough, brave enough to just go out and do what they want. The other guys, I mean, I met different bunch of guys, and I would not say the majority of guys, but a lot of guys are actually very chill. They don't want to go talk to girls or annoy girls. They'll talk to you if something happens, but they're very interested in their things, like, I just want to go play the guitar. I'm just going to go fishing. I like fishing. Or let me go on a hike with some friends, right? So this is what my idea of guys are, which is very healthy. And it saddens me actually to, for example, if you go to a drag queen show, or if you go to a drag king show, so the drag queens are just obsessed with femininity, all kind of positive, I guess. But eventually, it's a lot of dancing, it's a lot of colors, it's a lot of feminine energy in a positive way. They're not making fun of feminine energy. And you go to a I don't know why I keep saying trans. If you go to a drag king show, it's mostly about making fun of men. So there's nothing good about it. Really, there's not like, there's this good guy who's a really good musician. There's this cool guy who saved me from whatever bad guy. Like, where are the good guys in drag king shows? I want to stop with this, so I'm gonna keep this here. And I'll see you later. It's a sunny day. I'm going to go play the guitar.